everybody. Guess who's back and feeling prime? I got another reaction video here for you. And this is something I found really disturbing. The title is called Men Sentenced to Probation for Gang Raping 13-year-old Girl. This was also brought up by influencers and covered by Owen Schroeder on the Alex Jones Show. I mean, I'll just go into it so y'all can know. And this also happened in Colorado Springs as well, if you're wondering that. There will be no jail time for two men involved in a brutal gang rape of a 13-year-old girl. And there's actually 6 of them, too. Like the 2 defendants before them, Tommy Williams and Clarence Williams, each received a minimum of 10 years of sex offender intensive supervision probation with a maximum of life on probation. The family of the young victim was outraged after learning the sentence Tuesday. There were 6 of them, and they gang raped my granddaughter, said the girl's grandfather, who got into a shouting match with the Williams family members and was forced to leave. He protested the plea bargain angrily, stating that the men should do time. The crime happened in late 2006 at the Stony Brook Terrace Apartments, but on the 4,000 block of Tappan Drive. The child reported the crime to police 6 days before Christmas that year. She told investigators she knew one of the suspects who invited her to the apartment to play video games. She told investigators while at the apartment with a couple of female friends, she went to the bathroom and her friends left. That's a bad sign. At the time, arrest papers said the 2 men pulled her out of the bathroom and reportedly forced her onto the bed while the other suspects were waiting before the reported gang rape happened. Her grandmother told the courtroom Tuesday that after what happened, her granddaughter might never be able to have children. 2 defendants are still set to be sentenced. One of the 2 is a minor. He should go to jail. He should be in juvie. According to arrest papers, the 6 arrested in the gang rape, some are cousins and some are brothers. I mean, this is a travesty in itself. And I'm dead serious about this. Heck, even Owen Schroeder was mad when he read this. And, matter of fact, here he is.
6 men tied down a 13-year-old girl and raped her. And they're not going to jail. They're getting probation. A 13-year-old girl. Now listen to this. You've got the defense attacking the victim, saying, well, she was using marijuana. She had run away from home. She was troubled. She had something to do with this. She's 13, you sick freak. You ought to be disbarred for attacking the victim, a rape victim, of 6 men tying her to a bed. Now, just side note for a second, where's the liberal media? Where's the Women's March? Where's the Me Too? 6 men tie down a 13-year-old girl to a bed and rape her, and you get nothing? Nothing from CNN? Nothing from the women's marchers? Nothing from the Me Too movement? Because they're a bunch of frauds, that's why. Because they take their marching orders from CNN and MSNBC, and they're not covering it, that's why. Now, why aren't they covering it? Could it have something to do with the assailant's skin color? I don't know, but they're not going to cover it. And the rapists aren't going to go to jail. So you can thank Colorado District Judge Michael McHenry. You can thank him for making sure that rapists that tied down a 13-year-old girl are on probation instead of going to prison. Make sure you thank Judge Michael McHenry in the 4th Judicial District of Colorado. Make sure you thank him for keeping those animals on the street. If you, so you've got a lawyer that's going to attack the victim and stand up for 6 men that tied a girl down and raped her. Then you've got a judge that's going to hear their plea bargain and say, you get probation, not jail. And then the lawyer says, well, you have to give so they came in waves, 2 guys on trial, 2 guys on trial. Now 2 more guys are awaiting to figure out if they're going to be on probation or stand trial. And you know what the defense is saying? You can't put the girl up on the stand again. The judge says, you can't put the girl up on the stand again. It's too traumatizing for her. For her to have to recount this and go through it is too traumatizing. Well, how do you think the actual rape was? This makes me sick. So thank Judge Michael McHenry for making sure that if you want to tie a girl down, 13-year-old girl down into a bed and rape her, that you're just going to get some probation. You're just going to get some probation. That is about the sickest thing. Total silence from the mainstream news. Total silence from the Me Too movement. Total silence from the Women's March. It's sick to me. I mean, if that doesn't make you sick. And you know what the sad thing is? Everyone involved in this is obviously very troubled. And it's because of the decay of our society, the decay of the education system, the decay of the family. That's the only reason that you even have a situation where these men who are young guys, I think the oldest was 21, age 17 to 21, young guys who you would think would understand that, I mean, what you're doing right now should destroy your life forever. You belong in jail.
All right, thank you. This is such a travesty on so many levels. I'm not kidding around. This is, oh my God. I mean, basically, these boys are going to get probation. All 6 of them are going to get probation. All because of this judge and this prosecutor that decided that, you know what? It's because their blood color is in. Yeah, she deserves it. Ha ha ha. That's not funny. Especially if it happens to your own daughter, granddaughter, and whatever. I'm dead serious. This is a travesty in itself. They're not gonna get any jail time. They're just gonna continually go on and think it's okay. You know what? I think it's time for some schoolyard justice right now in that community. I mean, all 6 of them deserve to have a bat put upside their head and pretty much just knocked out. Just beat them to a pulp. I mean, they deserve that much. And I mean, I'm dead serious. They deserve that much. They rape a 13-year-old girl. Her friends left. They shouldn't have left. I mean, they knew that technically she must have went to the bathroom. They should have just waited for her to come back and leave. That's it. I mean, but no, she was the only one that went to the bathroom. They pulled her out of the bathroom and they pretty much gang raped her. I mean, how? And it's like Owen just said, this is how low our society has come. I mean, there was the stuff about Kevin Esterson running off with Amy Yu. I mean, technically, you heard me read about that one. That's an entirely different thing, and I'm still waiting for people to actually help me out on this one. Haven't made the call to Alex yet. Been trying to, but I can't. And maybe I can get through 34 hours that they're holding on right now, as I am recording right now. I mean, I can't even show you, but technically they're probably it's going on right now. There's several hours of stuff about stopping World War IV. But this is a travesty in itself. 1, 2. What about the other 2? Are they gonna get off? And 3, the granddaughter says she may never have children again, all because of 2 dumbasses. I mean, literally. This whole thing here is a complete travesty in itself. And look at their last names. Their last name is Williams. My last name is Williams. Am I gonna go rape some 13-year-old girl? Am I? No! But I mean, seriously. See, this is exactly what's gonna happen. And it's animals like this right here, and this guy right here, and his brothers and cousins and whatever crap shoot they come out of. It's the main reason why nobody trusts us. I mean, basically, this is a real travesty. There needs to be schoolyard justice here, or some sort of justice. They cannot walk away scot-free. They can't do it. I mean, seriously, there needs to be something done. I don't care what. There needs to be protests or whatever. But the funny thing about it is this. Where's the Me Too movement, as Owen said? Where is the feminists that talk about this? Where are all the other women that that have been raped? Hello? Anyone? Nowhere. Because they're just hypocrites. They're hypocrites because when something like this happens, nobody calls for it. Because they have a narrative. That's what I'm trying to say. The news media has a narrative, and they don't want this out. And now, this 13-year-old girl, has her life ruined. No kids, no nothing. And these little assholes get to walk free. Get on probation and walk free. I mean, seriously, walk freaking free. Didn't even act right. There needs to be a call for this judge and this prosecutor to be punished. I'm sorry. They need to be punished for this. They need to be punished for this. They attacked the girl, according to Owen, and basically they need to be punished. They need to be punished for this. I don't care. I mean, technically, they let these guys out. They may let the next two that are gonna come before them out, and basically they're gonna do the same thing again. The next time these a-holes do this, somebody, and I'm dead serious, I'm trying to make it look like I support madness because I don't. They should, if the next time they take their little wee-wees into some other girl, and the father finds out, no. Go to the boys' house, pull a shotgun on them, and blow just blow them all away. Line them all up, and just shoot them all. Or all of them. Just go boom, boom, boom. This is serious. And I know I'm a bit angry about this either. This was my cousin, my granddaughter. I mean, basically, I'd be pissed, and I would probably want to kill every last one of them. No, I am not kidding around. They'd all be dead right now. They would not be living. They will not be able to live. A ball-peen hammer would be in their heads, all 6 of them, just because of it. And that's all I'm gonna say on the subject. I mean, this is a travesty. This is how society has degenerated, as Owen has just said. There needs to be an outcry. There needs to be protests about this. And I don't know what, but I'm not calling for this. But there needs to be a call for this. Because technically these boys just got a scot-free. And now, they're all about, and now there's no justice. There's no peace. There's no nothing. And these boys think that it's funny Well, guess what, boys? It won't be funny when you're staring down a 356 Magnum or a shotgun or some pistol or some other random gun, a knife, a sword, a pulping hammer, and you get your head cracked in. Because that's what you guys deserve. This is the Info Gundam. Please support my GoFundMe project, and I'll see you next time.